Hi, folks. Welcome back to That's What I'm Talking About. It is already summer. Welcome to summer. Yesterday, we celebrated Father's Day as well as summer solstice. And what a treat. So, if you're in the Western Hemisphere, happy summer. And if you're not, it's all right. Welcome to your season. I'm just so happy to be here. Summer season. So we started. This is our first episode of our summer season, and I have been overwhelmed with busyness, and I haven't been able to produce very many episodes this last, pretty much zero, big zero episodes. Well, like zero. So zero episodes for spring. And now here we are. And I thought it would be nice to begin pretty much the second day of summer with our That's What I'm Talking About podcast. So welcome back to all those that have already went ahead and subscribed to our podcast, and I appreciate the support and the listenership. I appreciate all of you that have taken time out of your day to listen to this podcast. I am trying to promote goodness. I want to promote goodness across the world. I would like just nothing but good things, good sentiment, good thoughts. I want to promote that to across the world. So we are in over 105 countries. There's 195. There's a debate about how many countries there are, but 195 countries. And so I'm working on getting all countries to tune in to That's What I'm Talking About. So if you have any friends or family in different countries, go ahead and share. And hopefully you're going to as well like That's What I'm Talking About. Because that's what I'm talking about. So today on episode 1, our summer of 26, it is considered, I would consider this summer pretty amazing. We are midway, I'm pretty sure it's midway through our World Cup. Right now, the FIFA. So I am so enjoying the World Cup. Right now, USA is doing amazing, and I'm sure the countries that have continued to progress have done amazing, as well as those that have participated. I am collecting the FIFA cups from McDonald's, right over there. I have 6, and I have 1 double. The double is of Henry. So if anyone wants to trade, let me know. Go ahead and message me. You can message me on the podcast. So right now, I'm just wanting to kind of recap, summarize what's happened here from 26 forward, January. We didn't do a whole lot of episodes then as well. I've been excited to take this job as the high school. It's a dual enrollment class here in the United States of America in Southern California. They offer this amazing program. It's called dual enrollment. And what that means is you're not only in high school, but you also can be enrolled in a college course. And right now I am teaching their very first core class, which is real estate principles. They have a second core class, which would be real estate practice, and then 1 more elective. So this fall, if you were anywhere near Southern California, if you were like anywhere near Mount San Antonio College, you can take my course. We're registering now. And that elective is escrow procedures. I teach on Mondays. In the event you choose to become a realtor or get your real estate license, I highly recommend everybody get their real estate license. It's a great thing to have. And we'll go into that as to why. But I'm plugging real estate. Basically, if you want to sign up, you can always take your elective first and then take your core classes. It's entirely up to you. Wherever you begin, you begin. But if you do choose to take real estate principles, that would be probably the primary class to take, then practice, and then an elective. And it'll all become very clear to you before you sit to take your state exam to become a licensed realtor, salesperson. And that's great. So that's what is required in California to become a realtor, the 3 college courses. All right. And then that's what I've been doing. I'm teaching real estate principles to high schoolers this summer. The course is very fast paced. It's 5 weeks. And we are basically at the top of the mountain when we're heading down. So we have 15 chapters that we have to complete. And they already are on assignment number 4. Today they just completed that. And they went over a checklist. They had to come up with their own, we turned them into groups, and basically they had to come up with a checklist if they were representing a landlord, and they're the realtors, the real estate company. There was 4 groups, so they had to become 4 different real estate companies. They had to come up with a name, and really cool names, fun names, like Super Bros, and then the Star Estates, and the Real Realtors, and that's all I can recollect right now. But they had to come up and create a checklist for the landlord if they were leasing out a property. So they're learning all this in high school, which I am so happy that where the area that I'm located in are embracing these type of courses for young people to learn later on in life when they go to when they launch and they move on and they either choose to rent or possibly own property and then become landlords themselves. So that's what we did today, and turned out really good. And I kind of went over how much I can't stand group projects. Group projects to me are awful, especially when it's just a paired group. Not really, just when it's just partners. There's always a weak link, and I'll go into that too. With partnerships, there's always one person feels they are doing more work than the other person. I don't know if that's something that you've experienced, but it never seems even. Even if the person that isn't doing the work, they somehow in their perception think they're doing the work and they aren't. So there's always like fights when it comes to partnerships or like hard feelings. So I don't recommend partnering up. It was great advice was taken upon me. I chose to take the advice of my broker when I first started 31 years ago. And he recommended that partnerships, like it's basically when you have a pair of shoes and one of the shoes has a hole in it, it makes the other good shoe wear down quicker. So give or take a few. So there you go. And I've never really worked in a partnership when it comes to real estate. And in these groups, in a group project, I chose to make like a large group of 8. So, and I also told them that I will know of the weak link. If there is a weak link in the group, then I will know of that group weak link and they will get a 0 on their project. So I thought I kind of wanted to scare them just so they would talk to each other and not just put their name on a paper and not contribute. And they all were talking, they all contributed, and it worked. So little scare tactic, but it worked, and I'm happy about it. So like I said, I'm smitten with this class. They're so fun and dynamic, and just like I said, I do want to talk about this. This is what I'm talking about, and it's about dual enrollment for high schoolers to get their first core class of 3 in order to become a realtor. And the reason, I'm going to circle back now to why I believe that it's important to get your real estate license no matter what. Well, there's several reasons, but the main reason is you can represent yourself on your own transactions, so you could save pretty good money. Also, you can, if you choose not to be a realtor and that's not going to be your career, you can always refer business. Um, if you have a real estate license active, you can refer real different clients to an active realtor. And let's say you're an engineer and you don't want to do real estate, you can always refer it and you'll earn 25%. That's pretty typical, pretty standard. So let's say you get your real estate license and you basically want to be an engineer and that's your career, and your uncle wants to buy a house and they know you have a license. Well, that person that's the engineer could refer to a licensed realtor that they like, and then they will get 25% of whatever that realtor split is. So it's a nice thing to have, and a lot of people don't know about that referral. Referral business has gotten really out of hand. It's gotten big, like Zillow. You'll sign up for referrals, these different places that are capturing lists of leads. And basically, they sell the leads to realtors that need leads. And I much rather do the referral from realtor to realtor, a realtor that maybe isn't in the market doing real estate. I rather take those leads, those referrals. It's so much nicer. Paperwork's done. Everybody is happy, and versus the other bought leads. And I'm sure it's fine to buy those leads, but that's not in my business plan. In my business plan, I was hit up to purchase a magazine in print to give out to my clients and past clients. And the more I was thinking about it, the more I was thinking, well, now with AI and all the AI generating things you can do, I can always generate my own magazine if I choose and send those out to my clients, which would be fun. So I'm thinking about doing that. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. We don't know. I don't know. It just sounds maybe like a lot of work now that I'm thinking about it. Well, anyway, enough of that. So what are you guys doing for summer? What are you guys doing to celebrate the 250th birthday of our country? Of the United States of America. So I know, like I said in the very beginning, we're in 109 countries. So I would like to know, what do you guys do in the other countries that are watching this podcast or just listening to this podcast? You can message me through Spotify. That would be the platform. I'm on iHeartRadio or Apple Podcast. You can catch my podcast pretty much anywhere you listen, but to your podcast. But tell me, what do you do to celebrate your milestones of your country? So I know 250 doesn't sound that old, but it's pretty good. It's pretty neat. And yes, I was here during the bicentennial, which was 50 years ago. I was 8 years old, and no, I was actually 7 because I'm 57 right now. So I was 7 years old. I totally remember the bicentennial, 200th year birthday. That was so amazing. But now that I'm 50 years older and this 250th birthday, I think it's so amazing. We're going to just have so much fun. Our family, we chose to go up to the local mountains, which would be Big Bear, and we're going to watch the beautiful fireworks show over the lake. And it's so pretty. And our family, we thought it would be amazing to take our boat out and be on the lake and watch it. And it sounded extremely romantic. But my dad, Sam, he made sure that I knew that it's super dangerous, and there's many boats once the fire show's over that they're all trying to come back in off of the lake and reload their boat because they're not allowed to stay overnight unless you're fishing. and we aren't going to fish. So you have to wait, and it's typically like a 2 to 3 hour wait on the lake after the fireworks. So we made a family decision, and we will not be loading our boat and waiting 2.5 to 3 hours on the lake in the dark behind a bunch of people. So we just chose that's just probably not our style. Have you ever done that before? Have you ever been on a very busy lake and watched fireworks and been stuck out there on the lake? I'd love to hear your experience. So go ahead and message or comment or whatever. I'm trying to get a conversation going with my listeners, and let me know. Let me know what you're doing for our 250th birthday of the United States of America. And those out of the country, go ahead and let me know what you do. What are the dates that you celebrate, most importantly, and what is special to your country? What do you do? So, right now, the World Cup, I'm kind of excited. The uh, instructional aide, she was encouraging me to watch the next game. I think it's France against, I'm not even sure. I'll have to double check, but I'm looking forward to watching that. And let me know what your day's like. It's already the second day of summer. I just want to wish you all a beautiful summertime here in the Western Hemisphere, and for all of you in the other hemisphere as well. May God bless you. And I hope you just have a beautiful rest of your day, because that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.